Unit 11, Everyday Things. Lesson 4, In the Kitchen. Vocabulary. Listen and repeat.
They're using hammers. She's using a screwdriver.
I'm using a wrench.
He's using pliers.
A screwdriver. A wrench. Pliers. A hammer.
A flashlight. A flashlight. A flashlight. A sheet of paper. A sheet of paper. Scissors.
This scale is at a grocery store.
This scale is in my bathroom.
The student is using a ruler to measure a sheet of paper.
My mother is using a ruler to measure the window.
This thermometer is outside. This thermometer is in the boy's mouth. The glass of juice is cold.
The tea is hot. The meat is frozen. The orange is rotten. These tomatoes are fresh. The banana is ripe. We're baking bread.
She's adding sugar to her hot tea. He's baking a pizza in the oven.
A pencil. A pencil. A pencil. Tape. Tape. Scissors.
The woman is weighing 2 cups of flour.
The boy is adding 1½ cups of water.
The man is weighing 5 cups of pasta.
The girl is adding 3 cups of milk. The tomatoes are not ripe. The tomatoes are ripe. The tomatoes are rotten.
A hammer. A nail. A screwdriver. A screw.
She chose the smallest box for her books. They're choosing a movie for this evening. He's choosing a suit for his wedding. She chose to buy pasta.
Lesson 4. In the kitchen. Speaking. Listen and repeat.
The man is using a knife, not a spoon. The woman is using a hammer, not pliers. The girl is using a brush, not a toothbrush. The boy is using a screwdriver, not a wrench. Do you need the pliers or the screwdriver?
Give me the pliers, please.
Do you need the wrench or the hammer?
Give me the hammer, please.
The teacher cut the sheet of paper. The girl is standing on the scale. The boy has a pencil and a sheet of paper. The doctor is holding a thermometer. They're using scissors and tape to repair the map. He's using a ruler to measure the door.
She's adding pepper to the soup.
I'm adding sugar to my tea.
He's baking bread.
I'm baking a pie.
We're baking bread.
She's adding sugar to her hot tea. He's baking a pizza in the oven.
The tomatoes are not ripe. The tomatoes are ripe. The tomatoes are rotten. The banana is not ripe. The banana is ripe. The banana is rotten.
Can you help me build this?
Yes, I can. First, measure this with a ruler. Next, use a hammer and nails. Then, use a screwdriver and screws. Finally, put it in the garden.
I'm cooking pasta.
We're choosing some music. They're eating pasta for dinner.
I'm choosing the red shoes.
Please get on the scale.
How much do I weigh?
You weigh 121 pounds. The cake is baking in the oven. The man is putting the pizza in the oven. The girl is putting the pie in the oven. The pizza is baking in the oven.
Lesson 4. In the kitchen. Pronunciation. Listen and repeat.
They're using hammers. She's using a screwdriver.
I'm using a wrench.
He's using pliers.
I baked you a cake for your birthday.
I have already added sugar.
Add a little salt to the soup. We're baking a pie.
The glass of juice is cold.
The tea is hot. The meat is frozen. The orange is rotten. These tomatoes are fresh. The banana is ripe.
Do not eat those. They're rotten.
We will eat these soon, but they are not ripe now.
If you wait a day, the bananas will be ripe.
Here are some fresh tomatoes from the garden.